Humans, this is an adoption campaign, but it's not for me or Mr. Buttons or Frank over there. It's for you, humans. This is a call to humans to adopt our movement, to adopt our cause.
This isn't just about saving one of us.
It's about saving all of us.
Thousands of lives, every single day.
It's about support for every one of us four, and sometimes not four-legged best friends, waiting to meet a best friend of our own. With Best Friends Animal Society leading the charge.
Shelter by shelter. City by city.
We can save thousands of pets each day. Join us. Together we can save them all.
For Pet Connect, I'm Tara Douglas. The weather is getting nicer, so if you've been thinking about coming out to the Sylacauga Animal Shelter on Saturdays from 11 to 1, come out and join us. We've had a wonderful group from the community come out. We got so many people there that the dogs are able to get out for longer lengths of time. We're able to walk some of them twice. So I know the dogs appreciate it, and all the volunteers in the shelter appreciate all the help that we can get. But the shelter's looking for lots of volunteers, so you don't just have to confine yourself to a Saturday to come out to the shelter. You can call and let them know that you're available any day of the week, and you can come out, and there's so many different things that you can do to help. Even if you want to walk dogs Monday through Friday, you're welcome to do that. But they also have people recently who have been coming by and getting dogs to go out on doggy days out. So make sure you know that that's available if you'd like to come and pick up a particular dog from the shelter and take them for a drive, take them to the park, take them to get a puppuccino, whatever you'd like to do, that is available to you. And the shelter's also looking for fosters, and that's for shelter and the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill. So you can come out and meet these dogs and decide if you want to be a foster, and we got the flyer up right there, so remember it's from 11 to 1, and we've got everything there. You just have to show up and walk a dog or pet a dog. We've got some puppies that have had all their shots. You can just sit in an enclosure with a bunch of puppies if you want to. So everybody enjoys it, and we love to have the help. And when you're out there, you can meet our pet of the week. So we've got Howie. He is about 2 to 3 years old. He's been at the shelter almost a year, and Howie is some sort of Mastiff mix, and he is just the biggest, sweetest dog. I mean, he loves to go on walks, he loves people, he gets along with other dogs, so we desperately want to find him a home. He needs a lot of exercise, but he is probably a big old couch potato because he seems to love to just kind of hang out with people. So I know that he will find a great home, but if you see any post about him on Facebook, please share it, and let's do our best to find big old Howie a home, because he's definitely looking like he needs one in that picture. He's confused as to why he's still at the shelter after a year, being such a handsome boy. But come on out, and if dogs and cats aren't your thing, we have so many ways to support the community. So I have asked Ashley Johnson. She is the Vice President of the Sylacauga Community Playhouse Board, and I've asked her to come on the show today to tell us about your upcoming events. Ashley, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So let's talk about first of all, the community playhouse itself. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of people in the community may not know its history and what you do. So let's talk about that first.
So the playhouse started in the late 1970s. Okay. They opened their first show in 1981, which was a one-man show. And they were very active for about 30 years. After that, we kind of fell off, as things do, In 2014, we had our revival, and in 2016, we became a 501c3 organization. And we've been going ever since.
So right now, how many, because you have quite a wonderful board. You've got a lot of people supporting you. Yes. And you can also follow their Facebook page. I've been watching that and see all of your new board members and explanations about your background and what you do. But what kind of productions does the Community Playhouse do?
So we typically do about 2 productions a year. We do our summer production, which is typically our biggest one. That's our student production. And then we normally have 1 adult production, usually in the fall. Sometimes it's a little later.
Okay. So the upcoming, you've got one coming up that's for the students and for young people. Mm-hmm. What ages can participate in that?
5 to 18.
Okay.
So at the time of auditions.
Okay, and so you've got that coming up, and let's talk
Yes.
about that process. How do you prepare for it? Who directs it? Who do you find? How do you find community members that can be a part of it?
A lot of times people just kind of come and they're like, hey, I want to be involved, and we kind of assess what their strengths are. Most people don't want to jump straight into directing.
Okay.
But this year, Lakeisha Crocker and I are directing, and we were asked last summer, and we just kind of were like, yeah, absolutely, we'll do it. So that was an easy direction choice. And we started really planning in October.
Okay.
So, you know, nailed down shows and, you know, exactly what we wanted to do. And we kind of take what the kids want to do into consideration.
Okay.
Typically, the end of one show, they're like, we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to do this. So we take that into consideration, and then just kind of what we know we have in the community.
Okay.
And then
And your next show is what?
Frozen Junior. So we're very
Okay.
excited about that. It's still very popular. You know, it came out. The movie came out a few years ago, so it's very popular still.
And so with the Frozen production, you've got to have auditions, and then when are
Yes.
auditions? And,
Auditions are April 7th and 8th from 5:30 to 8 at First Baptist Church, Sylacauga.
Okay. And then you've got, how do people sign up? Do they show up? Do they have to let you know that they're coming? What do they do exactly?
We, on our Facebook page, we have our audition packet and all of the audition materials in a Google Drive folder. So you can just hop on over to our Facebook page, or our website, scplayhouse.com, has all the audition materials. But you can just show up. We'll give you an audition packet to fill out, and
Okay.
come on.
And so you've got the production that's kids. What do parents need to know about their kids participating? How much time does it take? What does it cost? What's everything that needs to
So we
happen?
rehearse typically 3 days a week. So we have a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday rehearsal, typically from 5:30 to 7:30. Sometimes we go a little bit later, but we try to get that after work time in.
And how early do you have to start those 3 days a week? Do you start right
We
after
start,
auditions?
This year we are starting right after auditions, but normally it's typically a month after. So May
Okay.
is when we really start hitting the
Okay.
ground running.
So you've got a couple of months
Yes.
to practice and audition and get everything ready.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always amazing to watch production and think about what all those kids have memorized and how they're
Yes.
doing.
And they do so well. Like, it's always shocking to see like where we started, you know, in May, and then see where we are, you know, at the end of the show.
Now, so they start. So we got time-wise. Now, what does it cost, and where do they get their costumes? What is that whole
So it's a
situation?
$125 cast fee, but that includes your membership fee to be part of the Playhouse. That includes T-shirt, costume, script, everything that you need to do the production.
Okay.
And costumes come from, we have an amazing costume designer, Tracy Wimmer and Sherry Vickers.
Okay.
They're both on our board. They are really good at making, you know, just a T-shirt look, you know, phenomenal. So we're excited to have them on board this year.
So the two of them design all the costumes and
Yes.
make them and everything?
Yes.
Well, that's a lot of talent, too.
Yeah, and you know, Sherry does well sewing, but I mean, hot glue will go a long way.
So you also have a sing-along coming up sooner than the auditions for Frozen.
Yes, the sing-along is coming up quick. That is actually the Saturday before auditions, so on April 5th. We're very excited. We have a lot of our past cast members coming in to sing and dance and just have a good time. So we're very excited. This will be our first one, so we're hoping it goes over well.
And what is the sing-along? What's going to happen? And who's able to come?
Anybody is able to come. It's $5 per child, but we're doing it karaoke style. So if you want to sing, I mean, come on, bring your best princess costume, and yeah, we're excited. We're very excited.
And this one is at the Parks and Rec. I see the flyer there.
Yes, this is at Sylacauga Parks and Rec. We're very thankful for them letting us use their facility.
Because originally the community playhouse was was under the
Yes.
Sylacauga Parks and Rec,
Yes.
but you're not anymore. Like you said, you are
Right.
a 501c3,
Yes.
so you do need support from the community and appreciate
Yes.
support from the
Yes.
community, so you can put on these productions. Now, do you know how many kids will be participating in Frozen?
Our average is about 30. So the
Okay.
last couple of years we'll have 30 to 35 participate. We've had as many as 75, so but we find a place for everybody.
Now, do you have a lot of kids that have returned? I mean, obviously you said after the
Yes.
last one they were already asking to do I guess Frozen, since you're doing
Yes.
Frozen. Now here's a picture of the kids.
Yes, that was our cast and crew last year. So we did Little Mermaid, and it's such a good time. But yeah, this was one of our smaller groups. I think we had 30 for this one.
And that was such a good production.
Yes.
And is that a backstage view
Our
of what's happening?
backstage view, we tend to meet, kind of make sure that we know what we're doing before every show. And this is our behind the scenes picture rehearsal. We were at Indian Valley, so the kids worked so hard.
Now, will you be able to use Indian Valley's gym
Yes.
this time also?
Yes, all of our rehearsals will be there.
Okay. So everything is just right here in town. So
Yes.
when you have the kids that are participating, the parents can know they don't have to drive them too far to get everything
Right.
done.
Right. So, which is great, and we're very thankful, for the community.
And I bet it's fun. How long have you been working with the Playhouse?
This will be my 9th year
Okay.
with SCP.
So I'm sure you've seen some kids start and just continue each year and
Yes.
grow. So I bet it's fun
Yes.
to watch them and their performances get better and better.
It is. It's very fun, and then just to see the young talent that we have within the community.
Now,
So,
what can we do as a community to help the Playhouse?
show up, come to the shows, but we're also always looking for volunteers, and you can get in touch with us through our Facebook page if you're interested. Obviously, monetary donations. We are a 501c3, so that's always great to see some donation money coming in. You can sponsor a child if you want to, and anything that you have that you think this may be trash, bring it to us. Beautification Council, just donated some lights to us, so.
That should
we're
look
always
beautiful
thankful for
on the
that.
Frozen stage there.
Yes. So we're always thankful for just anything. We're always looking for set pieces, things like that. So
Now, tell me a little more. You said that you have another production that's mainly adults.
yes.
Tell me who participates, how do you participate, what exactly is it usually about?
So we have done everything from Steel Magnolias to we've done recently a trailer park series,
Okay.
which is just just some good people having fun, kind of just real life stories. We've done a few adult musicals.
Okay.
And same thing, just kind of watch our Facebook page, and we'll have auditions posted. So
And then where are those performances?
we've had some at Comer, we've had some at Sylacauga High School. We've had a few at the Rec, some of the smaller scale productions we have at the Rec Center.
Well, it sounds like you guys are just so active and it's amazing that we've got all the talent that we have in our community.
Yes, it is.
And
Yes, it is.
it's amazing to me that a lot of people don't know that we have that much talent. So
Right.
I hope the community comes out to
We
see
do too.
everything.
We think that this is really going to be one of our great shows.
So definitely check the Facebook page and watch their website and everything. If you want to participate, or if you have a child that wants to participate, then contact the Sylacauga Community Playhouse. And if you don't have anybody that wants to perform, come out and watch. I'm excited to see it. So how many performances do you do?
We have 3. So this year they'll be July 17th, 18th, and 19th at Sylacauga High School.
And how much does it cost to come and see the production?
$10.
Okay.
So not too bad.
Well, everyone can come on out and,
Yeah,
and support
absolutely.
and watch. And I know that there are so many kids that people will know and recognize, and it'd be fun to watch.
Yes.
Watch them perform.
Yes.
But, we appreciate you at the Sylacauga Community Playhouse, and we appreciate having that opportunity to come and watch these productions. It's something fun for the community to participate in.
Yes.
And thank you for coming on the show too.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
We'll have you every time you have a production. You can come on and tell us about it, or
Okay, awesome.
or send
Sounds
someone
good.
from the Playhouse.
That's right. We'll be here.
So make sure to watch for that and to come out to the sing-along. And the sing-along's April 5th, is that
April
correct?
5th at 2:30.
Okay, so that's going to be the next thing for the Sylacauga Community Playhouse. So come on out to April 5th at 2:30 and enjoy singing. It's all Disney songs, right?
All
Or-
Disney.
Okay,
So
well, everybody knows those songs, so you might as well just come out and sing them and grab a karaoke mic and enjoy it. And in the meantime, between now and then and now in the production they have going on, come on out this Saturday. Let's walk dogs at the Sylacauga Animal Shelter and really explore some different ways that you might be able to volunteer and help. The shelter loves having participation, so follow their Facebook page also. They'll let you know when they need different items, and they'll let you know when any events are coming up. We do have an adoption event that Walmart's allowing us to do that will be in April, so I'll be talking about that soon. And definitely come out to meet Howie. That big pup needs some walking time and some love, and it'll help us find him a home and find more information about him. So share his picture when you see it on Facebook. I believe the shelter may be using it as their picture on Facebook right now, so you've got easy access to it. But we would love to see you there this weekend, and we would love to see you April 5th singing along to some Disney songs. Thank you for joining us, and we'll have more Daybreak after these messages.
Dear humans, this is an adoption campaign, but it's not for me or Mr. Buttons or Frank over there. It's for you, humans. This is a call to humans to adopt our movement, to adopt our cause.
This isn't just about saving one of us.
It's about saving all of us.
Thousands of lives, every single day.
It's about support for every one of us four, and sometimes not four-legged best friends, waiting to meet a best friend of our own. With Best Friends Animal Society leading the charge.
Shelter by shelter, city by city.
We can save thousands of pets each day. Join us. Together we can save them all.